Hey there, my fire face. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jesse, your fire fae with firefaetarot. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below for me, tarot. My YouTube tarot folk. Okay, this might be catching a drift on TikTok. How you doing over there as well? So, we going to go ahead and check in for June for our Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. See what's going on with you guys. See if it's going on with love. Take it where it resonates. If it take what works and leave the rest. If it doesn't, you know what's best. Oop, okay. I'll take them. So here we go, Taurus, popping out. Could be dealing with the Tower moment, Scorpio. You've got the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. And you also could be dealing with a water sign. You have the Nine of Cups energy. Normally I pull a Celtic cross, but I guess we're just going to let it flow today, Taurus. This is how we roll in. So maybe here an ending has come. Maybe it's a past ending. Maybe it's an ending that has yet to come, but you foresee it coming. But you're able to negate this ending, whether it was in the past or whether it's occurring now in the recent, or if it is coming to pass, if that makes sense, right? So this Queen of Wands, right? This is that energy where not only can she be, you know, pretty cold and heartless and calculated at times, but this is somebody who is very determined, very courageous, and also somebody who always prefers to live in their joy as well. And Taurus, that could very well be the energy you're embodying right now, because we follow that up with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is somebody, as you can see here in this picture, she's somebody who is, she's in her hidey hole. She's got all the necessities she needs. She's got a blanket. The sun is shining, and she's just waiting for the apocalypse to occur. So in the past, you may have gone through some bad shit, Taurus, right? So it's put you in this energy of being courageous and protective, but you're still not miserable. You haven't let it ruin your mood. Does that make sense, guys? See, I'm still trying to figure out how we do the filming, so bear with me, guys. I'm sorry about that. I like you guys to see the cards. You know that. And I'm still here. Hi. Anyway, thanks, Taurus. So, let's see here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? If that magician has been haunting me in this deck, he just popped out in the last little quick read as well. And make sure you check out that mini collective read, everybody, as well. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So, what else do we need to know? Oops. What do we need to see for my beautiful Tauruses? Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups. So yeah, maybe in the past there was a love offering that was made. Maybe there wasn't any reciprocity in that love offering. Or in the past, you've been very apprehensive, there's the word, apprehensive on making a love offering, okay? Because of what has happened in the past. Does that make sense? What about, okay, we'll take it. We've got the Empress, we've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the Three of Wands. There it is. Look at y'all's little reading, Taurus. Very nice. Remember, you can go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. You understand where I'm going with this? Remember, it is fluid. Time is fluid. The energy and the motion is fluid, Taurus, okay? So with the Queen of Wands energy, like I said, this was somebody who has, it feels at least what I'm picking up, Taurus, in the past, you've gone through some bullshit, right? And it puts you in your Queen of Wands energy and you embrace this Queen of Wands energy, embracing the abundance of being single. And it puts you in the Two of Wands, Two of Cups energy. Here I am, look at me, Two of Wands. The Two of Cups energy, where you've been apprehensive on when to put the love offering out. You see her little hand? That's why I said, stop. Maybe because you do have children here into the effect of it. You're not going to just take love offering from anybody here, because this is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups for me is that player energy. You know what I'm saying? This masculine type energy is the one that comes in and is able to sweet talk you and able to, I call this the panty dropper. They're very idealistic and they're very romantic. And maybe this is an energy that's coming in that's asking you to maybe take a leap of faith, because you do have the Ace of Cups down here at the bottom. So there is a new love coming in, or maybe a new thought process on the love, because you've decided to move on from something. And like I said, could be past, or it could just be certain thought processes, okay? Because the love offering is here. And here, you're not taking any love offerings unless there's any actual reciprocity, because you're not trying to be led astray in the wrong direction. So you wind up mowing over your favorite flowers, which means your own personal abundance. And then this person gets to benefit from that, right? Because, yeah, you're wanting new love. And you're wanting proper love. You know what I mean? See what I mean? Look at the Tower to the Empress to the Ace of Cups. Very nice reading, though. Either which way, Taurus. Excuse me. Yeah, see? Because there was some deception. Seven of Swords popping out over here. You know what I mean? So, you have found peace. You have found serenity. And you know what, Taurus? Maybe you're the player. Maybe you're being the player, Taurus, because if that's the case, so be it. So be it. As long as everybody understands what's on the table, then you're fine, right? Look at me making a mess. Spitting in confirmation. Sorry about that. It's just water. Very nice. Let me see. What else do we see here? Also, too, since you've decided to move forward and maybe start accepting love offerings and dating again, like I said, or maybe you've decided to actually take a love offering seriously instead of being so idealistic and so romantic and up in your head about something in the clouds, because somebody's wanting to actually move forward and build with you, okay? Because they're done running from a certain situation, because they're coming into the 6, because the 3 of Wands is actually going ahead on the path and on the course, because it used to be all happy in there because they're coming in and storming, right? Storming the door. But that's what I'm saying. You're not moving easily because you're not going to let yourself be led astray. But you're opening yourself to the new love offerings coming in. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers, Taurus. Ooh, look at that real quick. See, and this is a rapid offering coming in. There's a rapid decision here, a rapid choice. And it could be between the masculine and feminine energies. It could be between 2 people. It could be from somebody in the past that makes you happy. You could have a child with this person, or a child could be on the way if you take the love offering. Because you see the kid here? See the kid? Let's put you over there. Not really, I'm just trying to get it on camera. Here we go. What? There we go. Let's do it that way. Okay. Let's see. Because, yeah, that's what I'm curious about. The Empress energy. You could be embodying that Empress energy. Somebody could be pregnant as well. Now, see, yeah, somebody's embodying the Empress energy and wanting to take that new leap of faith, go explore, go have fun, and move on to new things. All right, that's what I'm saying. You know what? I think what it is you're stepping in. The Stella got her groove back, and you're the player. And you're going to give out a love offering. You may be giving out a few love offerings, honestly. Just kind of depends on where you're at with this energy. But what's that Knight of Cups? What's that Knight of Cups? Something we don't want to see. Yeah, maybe some internal conflict going on, okay? With the Knight of Cups, right? Like I said, that's that panty dropper energy. That's that energy, like I said, who's idealistic, who's romantic. But then, the logic side kicks in. And somebody's fighting themselves internally, doing their head over heart. You know what I mean? Trying to be disciplined, trying to see the truth in the matter, because they have the conflict going on of there might be more competition. There's maybe some rivalry. There might be a few different suitors here. And somebody doesn't want to deal with that type of competition, okay? And somebody's like, listen, if you've got all that going on, maybe we don't need to be dating. And I can see that too. Some people are dating with purpose. Some people are not, okay? Some people are okay with being the Knight of Cups energy. They don't want to go any further. Yeah, see, and you could be dealing here with an Aries. Could be dealing with a fire sign in general. Because you got the Queen of Wands here. You've got the 3 of Wands, okay? We've got the Empress, the Sun, the Chariot. Usually this is Cancer, all right? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, all signs. But with the Emperor energy here, right? This is now coming into play. Since we were talking about this card here, this was somebody here who was... maybe they're controlling, okay? Maybe they're wanting to control the situation more than they are able to. All right? We'll have to see. What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the 3 of Wands coming out twice, and then we've got the King of Wands. Here's the duo. Okay. So maybe it was a couple. And maybe you're trying to restart your love life. If not, maybe this is somebody that's come in that seems like it's like too good to be true. Okay? It can be too good to be true. You know, always use the discernment in a situation. But the love offering is maybe having somebody sit here and take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because that's what this energy is, before deciding to move forward, because there has been a decision made. The 2 sticks here are passed for their, you know what I mean, the start of the foundation. So the third one's getting ready to be put in place. So it sounds like Taurus, or maybe whoever this is for, the energy around this Taurus, the love offering has been decided. And they're coming forward with that. And that's what this energy here is. The choice is coming in. You have to decide on what you want. Right? Because what was... Hold on. Let me ask the question. Yeah, see? Because somebody wants to go towards this King of Pentacles energy. That's the new love offering. Somebody doesn't want to go back to this energy. They want to go ahead and move forward to this energy. They're wanting to go into something new. So something here in the past hasn't been working out because it hasn't left you maybe in your highest vibrational. Because this person too also can have some issues with, say, the alcohols. Okay? Whoop. Yeah, somebody's been staying up at nights over this, staying up, because here you got the 8 of Swords jumping out. Somebody's really up in their head about this decision. I understand, because what do, right? Do you choose, you know, the king from before, or do you choose the King of Pentacles? You know what I mean? The King of Wands or the King of Pentacles? Which king do you choose? But it looks like, as well, you have gone in and done enough self-work and enough shadow work that you've evolved past just using your King of Wands energy. You're in the King of Pentacles energy as well. Because like I said, if not, this was a couple and then this energy wants to go towards that. That's where the confusion's coming in. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles showing up again. Yeah, see? Damn. It's like taking that leap of faith, okay? But also, this is what I'm wondering too. Look at that, Knight of Cups twice. Why is it here twice? Why is the Knight of Cups twice? Yeah, okay. See, that's what I was wondering. Okay. See, this is what I'm thinking what the story is here, Taurus. Go with me, okay? So it looks like here this is somebody, this may have been a past energy, a past relationship, a past, you know, coupledom. Could have been married, could have not been, but maybe there was children involved, either which way. But it seems like somebody is tired of going back to the same old bullshit. Somebody is done going back to the same old bullshit. So they've decided to really focus and work on themselves and really stop it into the cycles so they can make proper movement forward, because judgment's been made. Whether the signals come in from spirit, experience, wisdom, girlfriends, you know how sometimes you're just having a conversation and helping somebody else talk about something and all of a sudden something clicks in your own damn head? That's that, right? And it's decided that you're no longer, like I said, going to accept less than. That's why this Empress was here. Okay, there's no accepting of the less than. It's King of Pentacles or nothing. Right? Right. Let's see if there's any major players in this deck. It's been a minute since I did this one. I know, Taurus, we're going kind of hard. Let's do it. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, it was a marriage. That's what I was saying. These two people may have been a couple. All right, and then what happened here, Queen of Wands, is you embodied your Emperor energy. You and I both know how that works. Masculine and feminine, be damned. Everybody has both. Imprisonment, maybe somebody feels trapped by the situation. Somebody could actually be in jail as well. Yeah, see? There's a privileged lady, a court, yeah, see? That's it. Somebody's trying to get divorced. Somebody's in the process right now because maybe they feel trapped in a marriage. And maybe there's somebody here who's trying to change that. Or maybe somebody is wanting to get out of it because they feel like the person who is married is the privileged lady and keeping this energy in prison. Do you see how it's the guy who's, you know what I mean, wanting to get free? And Taurus, it could very well be you. Take it as it resonates. If not, this is the person you want to go towards because this is the one that's being viewed as the privileged lady. Yeah. Wealthy man popping out. Interesting. Interesting. Who's the wealthy man? Is it, well, obviously we know it's the King of Pentacles. Somebody may also be refusing to give a divorce or do something. Or thief did pop out in the other deck. Maybe somebody took the money. And that's why this whole imprisonment thing's going on. Alright, let's take a Moonology card and we'll call it done, Taurus. What's the Moonology got to say? You got something? Give me something. Oh, we got 3 things. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Your dreams need a practical plan, and meditate and contemplate on this situation. Look at that. Full moon popping out in Taurus, full moon in Cancer, new moon in Pisces. Don't forget, tonight is the full moon, at least if you're in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And keep that in mind. It is the strawberry moon, so try and use that to your advantage. All right, Taurus. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below. If you're on my TikTok, make sure you do all the buttons as well. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.